I'm Huskerman. Why am I out here in the ocean, you may ask? Well, as you can see in the top left corner of my screen, with Mini HUD there, we can see that we are indeed now in a slime chunk. Because I need some slime, because I want some sticky pistons. Now, I'm not gonna go into, making a farm or anything today, because I just want to get a few slime balls just to make a few sticky pistons. So we're gonna go ahead and make a farm here later on, but today I'm just gonna set up a little thing here, so we just force them to spawn down here, just so I can go down there and manually kill them, so I get a few slime balls. After that, I'm gonna do some redstoning, a little bit of a zombification chamber, or a purification chamber for the new villagers. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig down here and make a little room for the slimes to spawn, and then I'm gonna go way up into the sky so that no other mobs can spawn down here other than the slime. Hopefully there aren't gonna be too many caves there, but I mean, since we're in an ocean, they're more than likely to be waterlogged anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Alright, there we go. I've created a little area down here where slimes are going to be able to spawn. So right now we're at Y level 39. Since slime spawns can only happen in a slime chunk from Y level 40 and down. So what I've done here is I've dug out the 16 by 16 area of the chunk here, because slimes need a 2.1 block high area to be able to spawn. What I've also done is I've dug a 2 wide area around the slime chunks, because if a spawn attempts happen here, since the slime needs a 3 by 3 area to be able to spawn, if there were blocks here, that spawning attempt would be cancelled. When we dig out the area around here, that means slimes will be able to spawn on every single block here. So what I'm gonna do now in order for them to spawn is I'm gonna head up into the sky so that no other hostile mobs in the world are gonna be able to spawn other than here. Alright, so I made my way up to the sky here, up above where I dug out the area down there. And right now we're at about Y level 166. And what I'm going to show you here is the area which mobs can spawn around my player, which is standing right here. Hello. This sphere here is centered on the player, and if there are any hostile mobs outside of the sphere, they're going to despawn. That means that we can control where we want hostile mobs to spawn. Yeah, I need to build a roof. Oh god. No. Okay, I gotta make my way back up there now. So what I've done is I've aligned my player so that when I'm standing right up there, this is the lowest point where mobs will be able to spawn. Now, of course, we can have some stray drowned and stuff like that spawning up here. So right now, when I'm standing where I'm currently at, mobs can only spawn here. And there are really no blocks for mobs to spawn here, so we can only have, I think, squids and stuff like that spawning. Although these might have already spawned. Is I'm gonna make my way down here. Oh, I'm out of ladders. I guess I'm just gonna jump there. And if we then move our free cam back down, we might be able to see some slime spawning. Yeah, look at that. So this is just a quick and easy way for me to get slimes. And we'll also have an area here where we can make a slime farm later on. And there we go. Simple as that. That's Minecraft spawning mechanics for you, everyone. Now I gotta say though, I'm not quite sure how this would work in Bedrock. I think mob spawning works a little different there, but I'm not too sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and collect some slime here, and I'll see you guys back by the train station. That's where we're gonna be using these slimes for sticky pistons and such, because I need a way to convert my villagers into zombies and cure them for some better prices. I'm gonna see you guys once I'm over there and I've built up our little contraption. So time to do some redstoning. Alright everyone, my villager converter is done, and we have a villager ready here. So let's head down here and see how this thing works. Welcome to the villager conversion chamber. This is an unnamed zombie, because I don't have name tags. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna get some basic villagers going. We don't currently have any buildings for them to stay in. I'm gonna just put them upstairs here, but I'm gonna show you how this thing works. So here we have 3 buttons. So let's just press button number 1. This will dispense us a villager from the breeder up there. Very convenient. And once we have a villager in here, we just press this button. And there we go. Now we just have to open this trapdoor and we just go away. Now I just gotta go get some golden apples and a weakness potion. Now, in order to convert villagers, I'm gonna need one more thing, and we're gonna have to head into the nether for that, because currently I don't have a way to brew potions. So we gotta head into the nether, find a fortress, and, you know, while I'm here, I started thinking about this area. It doesn't really look too good, so I'm gonna fix up that, make a nice little area around the portal here, and then we'll head into the nether and look for a fortress and see if we can't find some blaze. And there we go. So I've made a nice little area here now. Kind of a work in progress. At least it's not a hole in the ground. I just added a couple entrances down here. Keeps the ruined vibe with the stone here, and we have some structures that sort of look like there had been like some building here before, or it's just set up temporarily. Let's head into the nether. You know what I just realized? I had actually walked past it earlier when I was making this bridge. I guess I just didn't look hard enough. I thought I'd have to go really far to find it, but yeah, it's right here. So I'm gonna make a path that goes sort of through here and to the fortress, I think. For now, I'm just gonna get back to the portal and we'll go back and see how this villager thing works. Now we just close the hatch here, and we throw a potion of weakness. Give him a golden apple. And now we just gotta wait for him to cure. Now once this guy is sitting here, he keeps activating this detector rail, which is connected to this piston. That keeps him from going back down and everything just going wrong. So he just goes back and forth right here. And there we go, we have a cured villager. Now, once we've cured this guy, we're gonna send him off over here by pressing this button. And he'll get launched up there. Let me just double check what I did in my creative world here and see if I did anything wrong. Okay, so I think I figured it out. I just have to place a slab right there. Plunk a minecart down there. And... oh. If we head up here now, we should have a villager sitting right there. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna set up a temporary little thing out here for now, where you can store the guy. Boop. 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 And in there, please. Can I just align you correctly? There we go. I destroy the minecart. And place a slab right there. Then he should be able to move anywhere. Oh, that was a bad idea. Come here. Let me actually place the slab before I put him there. Just look at this, it's just so funny. Whoop. There he goes. Now I started thinking about what would be a good way to start getting some easy emeralds in the beginning. And then I started thinking about what resources we have easily available. And we do have a string farm. And actually one of the trades you can get from a fisherman villager. You can actually sell string to them. Send this villager here. And I'm going to make him a fisherman. And there we go. We are now able to trade one string for one emerald. This is OP, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm just gonna get a few of these to get started. Nice, just look how many emeralds I'm gonna get from that. And I didn't even AFK, like, specifically to get this string. It was just lying there in the chest. Nice! Does you have anything else that's interesting? I don't have sea pickles either. Thank you, good sir. What's your llama doing there? Now that we got these villagers here set up and ready, so we got that started, we have our basic tools and armor easily available. I'm very low on iron at the moment. Once you start doing a little bit of redstone, all that iron just disappears. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a little iron farm over in the spawn chunks. And after that, I'll be gathering up some materials and maybe we'll get started doing the base, you know? So we need a house. Iron farms are so stupidly easy now. Like, I just improvised this thing, I just built it up in creative and Then I went and built it right here. I swear I could probably just have made this in survival without really planning ahead. Building up the farm itself is just so easy. The annoying part is actually getting the zombie in and the villagers, but like, I mean, it's not like a super high rate on this, but it's more than enough for what I need since I have it in the spawn chunks here anyways. It's just gonna be working away, making me some iron, and whenever I'm just doing something, building or doing whatever in the world, we are already starting to get some iron here. I mean, it's not the fastest thing in the world. We only have like a small number of villagers here. We aren't getting that high rates like what you can see with like bigger iron farms with portals and stuff. Now, for any of you wondering about the rates of this farm, I went into my creative world here and did a quick test with carpet mod, and I ran the farm for about a little under 4 hours. We got about 280 to 290 iron ingots per hour and about 70 poppies per hour. Now let's move on to what I'm most excited for in this video. Okay, so I'm back at the mine now, and I brought with me some iron from the iron farm. It's a nice place to live here and all. I mean, it's a little wet. There's a lot of water dripping down, and it's, you know, it's supposed to be our working area for going down in the mine. So we need a place to live, and I've gathered up a bunch of materials. I still think I need to chop down some trees, but once I've done that, you know, we are going to be starting our house build here. And I am going to be building that house right over here. The only thing left to do now is to get started building. And there we go. The house is complete. Now, obviously, I still have some work to do in terms of decoration and stuff, but let me show you guys around. So this right here is the front of the house. I went for a sort of Nordic style here. Something I really wanted, a big, majestic looking house for the start here. I've done a little bit of decoration in the start on this side here, on the front side. I still want to make the area around here look a little nicer though, because right now it's just normal, regular terrain in front, and there's a bunch of barrels here. But wow, this turned out wonderful. This was so worth the time it took to build. I think I spent about 4 or 5 hours building this. And along with that, I had to spend a few hours gathering up the materials as well. But alright, so let's head inside here. Right now, there's not really much to see here. It's just an open space for us to do whatever we want. Currently, there's no proper staircase up there. Let's head on through the rooms here. We have this section right here. Oh, I forgot to remove my dirt stairs. I really wanted a really large open room here, so I think the only thing I'm gonna do is possibly add a staircase right here that leads up there to the top area. Or I will have a staircase over here that leads to this. I'm not quite sure about the staircase yet. I'll have to look into designing that. So I decided to leave that out just yet. And we'll head over here. This is gonna be where I've got my desk and my personal belongings and some stuff. And we also have like space underneath here where we can add like a way down to a basement or something if I decide to do that later on. And let's head up here to the top part. Here, oh, actually, I want to add in some of these right here. So we don't fall down, I guess. Just looks nicer. There we go. Much better. Alright, so let's head on up here. I have yet to build a staircase up here, but this is gonna be sort of a place where we can observe the area around us and see where we should expand our kingdom to. Which is gonna be nice. It's almost gonna be like an observatory and a map area as well. And here we can walk on to the upper part right here, which I showed you guys earlier. Since I have these fences here, I'm just gonna do this because I ran out of fences earlier. There we go. And here I got a spot where I can walk onto the roof because I thought, why not? And now to my favorite part of this. Let's see if we can get a good view of this. Really tried hard making this in survival, and I think it turned out pretty good, so I thought I'd add in a little dragon head thing at the edges to make this. So yeah, like I said, this area is sort of gonna be the study almost, where we can keep books and all of that stuff. We have bookshelves around here that I'm gonna add in. It's gonna be nice. Have a little desk right there. And let's head on up here. And alright, this is the house from this side. Look at that view. How wonderful isn't that? We can see the entire valley from here. Isn't that amazing? We can see all the way down to the iron farm there. There's gonna be more of this coming soon, and it's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to start filling in the house with everything that we're gonna need here and start moving my items over. It's gonna be so amazing to actually have some storage space. And that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you liked the video. And I'll catch you all next time. I'm Huskerman, and I'm out.